Alright, Skull Nation, thanks for being with me. Hit that subscribe button, the notification bell, like, comment, and share this content. Skull, baby. What is going on, Skull Nation? Welcome to the pregame show. We have Chicago against my Minnesota Vikings. Thank you. You know how we do it here in Vikings Nation, Vikings country. This is the NFC North, and we are not scared of Lions and Packers and Bears. You know, we're not scared of those. Shout out to Jasmine Sullivan. We got the Bears, man. We, unlike them, we are undefeated in the division, and we're gonna keep that going. But the Bears, you can't sleep on the Bears, though. Even though they're 1-3 and we're 3-1, you cannot sleep on the Chicago Bears. Let's get into it. So, I honestly feel that every time, like, JJ is gonna be really frustrated. He's gonna be frustrated because, like. And I'm pretty sure he understands, even though, you know, it was his third year in the league. He's still kind of young, but it seemed like JJ been in the league for like at least 5 years. Because, you know, he's just the ultimate pro. He's been putting up numbers. And, you know, this year they're really double teaming him. Like, they're really doing it to him. Last week he put on a show, you know, $146, 10 catches. But the previous 2 weeks before that, he was a non-factor because there were triple, quadruple. What's the word for five? When they got five dudes, they might as well have like five dudes on them, you know. So that kind of opened things up for Adam Thielen and KJ Osborne. And I think this game is gonna be one of those games. You know, they're gonna go back to, you know, because the first game he showed himself against the Packers. Next few games they double and triple teamed him. Last game against the Saints, they kind of let off a little bit like, oh, yeah, we got a great cornerback. We got a great DB in Marshawn Lattimore. So we're going to have these packages where we got Lattimore by himself. And JJ embarrassed them, straight embarrassed them. So I think the Bears are not going to take that chance. They're going to, you know, they're going to do like the Lions and the Eagles. Yeah, the Eagles double teamed him too, even though they had a Pro Bowl cornerback in Slate. But anyway, I think it's going to be one of those games where they're going to double team. Even though the Bears don't have a bad secondary. You know, they don't have a bad secondary. And that's what I'm about to get into. I don't want to ramble here, you know, but I just want to, you know, get that off first. That watch out for that because they're going to double your boy JJ. But let's get into the offense and defense. Now, I want to get into the harder. I always want to go do the harder part first. And I think the harder part about the Chicago Bears team as far as offense and defense is their defense. So let's get into their defense first. That pass rush with the boy Gibson and Quinn on the line. We gotta, like, I don't know how, because our offensive line, we got a above average offensive line. But, you know, this struggle sometimes. Last game we gave up 3 sacks, and there was a lot of pressure in Kirk's face. So this game right here, we gotta, because the Bears, they remind me of the Vikings back in the day with the Williams wall. Like the last few years, the Bears has had a great defensive line. Like their defense start with that, and then they got great DBs. They got great linebackers too. The Bears got a great defense. I think the downside of their team is their offense, but I'm going to get into that later. So if we can hold that defensive line, if Dalvin can, you know, get some touches and you know, kind of pierce through that defense and have some great runs, and like I was like, their defense is a little scary. But when I think about our players on our side of the ball on offense, like I think their defense is not better than the Saints defense, and we torched them last weekend. But it is the NFL. Every week is different, so, and you can't underestimate the Bear defense. They have a great defensive line. Got the boy Roquan Smith. They got great linebackers. They got Eddie Jackson back there and those boys. So they have like known names in their defense. So, we can't take it for granted. We gotta, I guess this is another good thing about having a offensive minded coach, because you can kind of, even though we got to face great offenses, so having a great defensive minded coach, but yeah, if you have to score points, and when you score a lot of points, then you can kind of wait for them to score their points on offense to match you. But sometimes things go wrong as far as them. But once you're sure in your offense, the league is switching, man. It used to be like defense first back in the day, but nah, like these days with these, it's a pass happy league now. Quarterbacks are just slinging the thing all over the field, and it's not just defense first no more. It's like how it used to be run first on offense. No, it's like only like a few teams that has that kind of play style. Now it's pass first. Now it's pass first in the league. So if we can get over their defense, if our offensive line can hold up, and they can open up holes for Dalvin, if we can beat their men at the line of scrimmage, if Dalvin can have some great runs, if the receivers can do their thing, like I said, if the offensive line can hold up and give Kirk time, because our guys are going to go get open. I know they have good DBs and they've had some interceptions or whatever, but our receivers are just too good. Like, you're not going to just cover JJ, Adam Thielen, KJ Osborne, the boy Jalen Reagor. He's picking up the playbook. You can't just cover all of those guys. You just can't do it. Irv Smith, I think Irv Smith is gonna have the best game of the season this game against the Bears. He's gonna have it. That's my prediction. He's gonna have his best game against the Bears this game. So, if we can do that, we win this game. Because I'm not worried about the offense. Honestly, I'm really not. Even though, like I said, it's the NFL. Anything can happen on any given Sunday. But I'm not really worried about their offense, which I'm about to get into right now. So, Justin Fields, who was their quarterback. Fields has not had a good year as far as being a quarterback. He's had only like 2 touchdowns and like 4 interceptions. That is bad when you've had twice as more interception than you've had touchdown. You are the quarterback. That's what the quarterbacks do. They pass the ball. But he is a better runner. He's a better runner. And, but I'm not really worried about that, because, like, the pocket got to be open. And you got to have running lanes. And we have some good covering linebackers. And, like, we have some great tackling DBs. Not even just DB, cornerbacks. Because the safeties can tackle better than corners. But we have great tackling corners, especially the boy Dantzler. So, yeah, Justin Fields can't really pass. So they're really dependent on their running game, which I think should be the defensive focus. I heard the boy Montgomery is not going to play, so it's just going to be Herbert. So if we stop Herbert, okay, if we just stop her, kind of like what the Saints did to us with Dalvin. Dalvin had a couple of runs, but and another thing, Irv Smith is going to have his best game, and Dalvin Cook, this is my prediction, Dalvin Cook is going to have his best game. He's going to have his longest run of the season. I don't think he's had a 20, because Dalvin Cook is used to having these long runs, and like I think his longest run has been like 20 yards or less than that, but I think he gets a couple of long runs, longer than that this game. He has his longest run this game, and we just get to see the old Dalvin Cook again this game, even though he's kind of still battling that shoulder injury. So Dalvin's gonna have his best game. Irv is gonna have his best game. But okay, back to defense. So if we hold Justin Herbert and we don't let him pass, don't be the team that Justin Herbert show up and throw all over the field against. Don't be that team like how the Eagles did us. Let him be old Justin Fields, who can't throw the ball, or if he try to throw, we disguise the coverage or whatever, get a few picks, force him to scramble and knock his head off. Let's not be this team that let's not be this nuanced team, please. So yeah, man, if we can play good on defense, if we can play good on offense and just exploit their defense and then kind of put the ball in Justin Field. I keep saying Justin Herbert. Justin Field, we can put the ball in Justin Fields' hand to try to beat us in the air. I honestly, confidently think, this game is a walk in the park. So hopefully they game plan real good. They execute real good. No drop passes. Jeez, that's the worst ever. No drop passes, no blunders, no stupid flags. We've been kind of good as far as that this year with the flags and all of that. Justin Fields is an NFL quarterback, so none of that little shell defense. I don't know what it is with Donatello, but hopefully it was just that Eagles game. I kind of saw flashes of it too during that Lions game. They kind of improved during the Saints game. Whereas just this shell coverage, it's like we give them cushion. They can just throw slants, do whatever they want to do. It's like we're up 3 touchdowns and it's like 2 more minutes to go. We're just backing up and giving them space. There's no pressure. There's no mention of the coverage. It's just shell coverage every time. We got to put pressure in his face. We got to force him out of the pocket. That's where he blunders at. You can't give him a lot of time. Any NFL quarterback can eat you alive. So there it is, man. There it is. We have to do our thing on offense. But it all on the offensive side of the ball, it all starts with the offensive line. The offensive line have to block good in pass coverage, on passing downs, and they have to block good on running down. Because their identity on defense is that defensive line, and like Roquan, they got some all right linebackers, but the boy Smith is well known. He's really good, and on defense, man, just kind of mix it up, blitz Justin a lot, confusing him a lot. He still plays like a rookie sometimes, so there you have it. Skol to 4-1. And, if we go 4-1, like I said last video, if we go 4-1, I don't think Tua is going to play next week against us. So it's going to be Teddy. We have a great chance of going 5-1. And then, I looked at the schedule. After this, then we'll go into the bye. And then we'll kind of have an easier schedule. We do have to play the Bills. I think we have 2 or 3 hard games. Other than that, it's all good. We can really go freaking, how many games is it? We can really go 13-4. Imagine us at 13-4. What if the Vikings go 14-3? It's just music to my ears. But Skol to 4-1, which I confidently think, we're gonna be, and all the experts and everybody, we're picked to win this game. Don't disappoint. Do not disappoint, boys. Go out there, execute. No dumb penalties, no blunders, no drop passes, no missed tackles. The whole 9 yards. And we're going to be 4-1, man. We're going to be sitting high above we're going to be kings of the North. Like we're known to be. Jeez, we already beat Green Bay, and I think we're going to beat them again. Just do good in the division. Get a better record than Green Bay. Even if we tie with them, because we have a better record in the division, we're still going to be number 1 in the North. And just keep it like that, man. Keep it like that. We got this. But I'll catch you guys after the game. Skol, baby.